momentum shift your opponent is doing. I gotta say, I don't remember the last time I heard a more passionate crowd than the one we have here tonight. They are clearly fired up.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque.
I don't think this...
I'm not sure if the referee didn't blow that call.
He is not going to go down without a fight, Michael.
He hits the big knee. He knows he's in trouble.
You got to think about using the finisher here. Exceed anything. What a warrior.
Trouble in paradise. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Watching this match, I can't help but think how much pay-per-views have grown over the years.
When this guy's on, look out. Look at Carl Anderson. It's coming.
Earth-shaking spine buster from the good brother himself.
That should do it.
Jeez, I felt that one over here.
What you were saying before, Byron, was spot on. WWE pay-per-views today really take over the entire city, and people travel from all over the world just to say they were a part of a WWE pay-per-view.
Yeah, I actually met fans from 3 different countries during breakfast earlier today. All of them were here in town specifically for this WWE pay-per-view.
And he delivers a crushing bulldog. Submission time.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win.
Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole.
Carl Anderson with the cutter. This one is up.
We've got a cover. Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
Oh, my, what a slam. He's got his eyes set on his chest. Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque.
Well, it certainly looks bleak here, guys. Don't forget, we've seen single superstars fend off multiple combatants in the past.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Byron is absolutely right. Let's not write anybody off yet, just because the numbers aren't in their favor. Remember, Ric Flair was in a similar situation at the 2006 Survivor. Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
And no luck against Joe there. That could break a nose.
This guy has every square inch of that ring scouted to perfection. Guys, we've come a long way since the first ever WWE pay-per-view, which was actually the Wrestling Classic in November of 1985. I know a lot of people usually point to WrestleMania 1 as the first WWE pay-per-view, but that was actually broadcast over closed-circuit TV, not pay-per-view.
Samoa Joe with his back against the wall. He's always up for a challenge, and tonight is no different.
He has to be disappointed in this performance. He really is so much better than what he's shown so far tonight.
Byron digging into his encyclopedic mind earlier to pull out that amazing fact of the first WWE pay-per-view. As he said, it was the Wrestling Classic, and it featured a 16-man tournament, which was ultimately won by the...
Joe is in position.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Can he finish the job?
Samoa Joe is looking to end this thing. Here's Samoa Joe.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over.
Jey Uso knows better than anybody that if you ain't taunting, you ain't trying.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
Samoa Joe looking overwhelmed right now.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
Look at Carl Anderson. It's coming.
Earth-shaking spine buster from the good brother himself.
How does he keep doing this? Samoa Joe will not allow himself to be wreckage. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
Oh, and it's a reversal. Counter here. Float over. And do it.
Look at Samoa Joe just messing with his opponent's head right now.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying.
Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
But I don't know how much gas he has.
It could be over here. This is it.
2. A kick out after 1.
Gonna take more than that.
Well, the Architect is rolling now.
Bam! Now it's time to capitalize. Seth Rollins is rolling now.
Here it comes. He's got him.
And here's Samoa Joe speaking his mind. The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drop, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that night.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Guys, there's something special about competing on a WWE pay-per-view event. Sure, having a match on Raw or SmackDown is absolutely amazing, but there's nothing quite like the bright lights of a WWE pay-per-view. Some miscues from Jey Uso here.
But not for a second do I expect him to back down now.
I agree with your earlier point, Michael. There's nothing like the bright lights of a WWE pay-per-view. But there's also nothing like the pressure of competing on a WWE.
Here's Samoa Joe.
Man, Seth Rollins is just relentless.
Flex from Samoa Joe.
We may be looking at our winner here, guys. You get dropped like that.
Shoulders on the mat. 2. And that's elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less. I hate to sound negative here, guys, but let's be honest. This one's over. There's almost no overcoming this type of numbers disadvantage.
Here's Samoa Joe. Oh, Joe brings the pain.
The pain just got brought.
And there it is, boys.
Drew McIntyre really needs to dig down deep and fast.
Corey, I'd have to disagree with your earlier statement. Just because the numbers game doesn't look very favorable doesn't mean this one's over. Let's go back and look at what Dolph Ziggler was able to accomplish with the 2014 Survivor Series.
That's right, Dolph.
He could pin his opponent right here. It's over.
There's not a person in this arena who thought that that was it for him.
It can take more than that.
Drew McIntyre beginning to look a little uneasy.
This may very well be one of his toughest challenges in a very long time.
It looks to me like he may have lost focus there for a minute. He was really cruising for a while.
Guys, I was in the locker room when the latest rankings were released, and I can tell you that a lot of people are shaking their heads over this superstar's ranking.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
I understand the idea of being relentless, but I think most would agree repeating a specific move is
What a headbutt. Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys.
That is exactly what Drew McIntyre needed.
I don't know why anybody would be shaking their head over this superstar's ranking, Corey. It's been one impressive performance after another. If you ask me, it's well-deserved.
I completely agree, Michael, and I wouldn't put too much stock in what Corey was saying anyway. He tends to hang with a pretty cynical crowd these days. Tag made. Here we go. Teamwork at its best.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
We may very well be...
Seth Rollins is in position.
Oh, super kick!
Seth freaking Rollins. Unbelievable.
He's too quick for him there. A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
Tag made.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre.
And it's obvious that Carl Anderson's having a good time in there.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Tag's made. Great double team action here from this tag team. Could this be it?
There's the muscle buster.
Seth Rollins has him right where he wants him.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Lightning fast reflexes.
There's the tag. I don't think this is going to be good, Corey.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win? Switching it up a bit here, Corey.
Looks pretty dangerous, Cole.
Are you kidding me?
Victory is on the horizon. And here's Ziggler showing some serious attitude.
At what point do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt.
And Andrade almost slips out of harm's way.
Hooked up. And he lands the slam.
the face buster.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. McIntyre looking to end this. Well done.
This is his opportunity to win this.
He's got the shoulders down. 2! There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Incredible impact on that slam. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Showing absolutely no mercy on that attack to the neck.
Seth Rollins is going up.
Somebody wound him up and he's off and running.
Look at this.
I don't think this is the right time for Carl Anderson to be showing off.
Drew McIntyre.
Here's his moment, Michael.
But now, can Drew McIntyre capitalize?
Cover here. 1, 2. Oh, there's the elimination.
Eliminated.
There's the chop.
Oh, repeated kicks.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh, look at this, raining down sharp elbows.
Whoa, McIntyre able to... He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
What are we going to see here? Double team. Up and
he goes up and over. He's in trouble.
Carl Anderson with the cutter.
Wow, I'm just hoping to end it here. 1, 2, and he's able to get out.
still in it.
Carl Anderson with nice contact there.
Showing off his quick hands. Well, I don't know if their opponent expected that.
The crimson mask now being worn by Samoa Joe after that.
Uh-oh, this doesn't look good, Byron.
Yeah, this is how people end up getting hurt.
On, he dodges out of the way. He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup. Oh boy, he is rolling. Dolph Ziggler strutting and yapping.
Drew McIntyre is getting ready. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
But can he follow up here?
Oh, face first.
Good night.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. Talk about hitting hard. Back in from the floor. Samoa Joe is looking to end this thing.
To the outside, which will start the referee's count.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
Takes him down hard.
You gotta love that kind of aggression.
Trouble in paradise.
Yeah, no question. He's showing great energy as usual. Boom! Rocket kick. Boom! Rocket kick. What a comeback.
Here's the cover. 1, 2. A kick out, and he almost had him.
The Destroyer still has destruction to dish out.
That is a frightening thought.
Here we go. Carl Anderson is setting up.
Carl Anderson with the cutter. Samoa Joe.
There's a pin now. 1, 2. I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
Wow. I thought for sure that was it.
Second time's a charm. And we're back to this form of attack. Over and over and over.
We're seeing the same move being used.
Look at the torque.
A maneuver like that is a great way to turn the tables. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. If you're this superstar, you gotta be happy.
Boom! Rocket kick.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Oh, man. Right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Anderson picks him up.
And a fireman's carry cutter.
Samoa Joe isn't looking so hot, guys.
We got a cover. 1, 2, 3.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Carl Anderson.
No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
Dolph Ziggler, Carl Anderson, and Jey Uso.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.